WNBA action between two #1 overall picks. This year's Paige Bueckers taking on Caitlin Clark in the Fever. Early first quarter, Clark catches it left wing. 3-ball was going early. Couple possessions later, steals the Bueckers pass. This time it's to the rack. Easy lay goes. Fever go up by 1. Under 6 minutes to go now. Bueckers catches and shoots from distance. Knocks that one down. First quarter winding down. More Bueckers. Falling to her left, gets it to go off the glass. She had 7 points and 2 assists at the end of the first quarter. Same stat line for one Caitlin Clark after one frame. Second quarter now, Fever up by 4. Clark on defense this time, blocking the layup attempt. Then finding her big down the court, Sophie Cunningham with the finish on the other end. Fever go up 6. Couple possessions later, Indiana rolling. Cunningham to Natasha Howard for the lay. Later in the second, Clark, 3-ball, give it at. They're rolling. Fever outscored the Wings by 21 points in that second frame, their best point differential in any quarter since 2016. More Fever here. Kelsey Mitchell on the open layup. Bueckers steals the ball from Clark, but then finishes with the hoop and harm. She had 21 points, 4 dimes on the day. Fourth quarter, Clark, the finishing touches to Mitchell again. 14 points, 13 dimes for Caitlin Clark. Indiana rolls them 102-83. Clark is the first player with 10 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals in a game this season. It's her 17th career game with 10 assists, more such games than every other Fever player in franchise history combined. She is different, and Ryan Ruocco and Rebecca Lobo are here with more on that case.
You know, you see the way Indiana played in a game like this, where there was just such incredible rhythm, flow, tenacity on the defensive end, and you start thinking again about the heights of where they can be this year.
Yeah, Indiana looked terrific, especially in that first half, the second quarter, where they scored 36 points, and they were just able to get things done efficiently on the offensive end, but on the defensive end was where I was really impressed, because they made things very hard for Dallas, turn them over, turn that into easy looks the other way. Certainly, when you watch them play like this, you're like, ooh, this is a team that can contend for a championship.
Caitlin Clark's third game back from injury, and even though the three-point efficiency wasn't all the way back, strides there, and overall really looked like herself today when it came to the scoring and playmaking.
Yeah, certainly looked like herself. Had 14 points on the day, hit the early deep bomb. You thought maybe that was going to get her going from deep. And then she was able to get to her places on the floor, found teammates as well. I mean, she looked like herself, and even the shots that didn't go in looked like they were going to. And her get-ahead pass game was certainly on point. 13 assists. She probably had 4 or 5 that looked just like these, where her teammates were running for, and she was finding them, just getting some really easy opportunities for the other members of the Fever.
And huge contributions across the board today from Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell with 20 efficiently. Natasha Howard, 8 of 9 from the floor. Aaliyah Boston, 17 points. Talked about Clark, and then Sophie Cunningham with 13 off the bench. 4th game this season with 5 players in double figures. So the Indiana Fever, a 102-83 win over the Wings in the first ever pro meeting between Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers.
All right, from the Dream team of Rebecca and Ryan to the Liberty hosting the Dream, and this one was a bit of a nightmare for the Liberty early as Alicia Gray intercepts that pass from Sabrina Ionescu. Takes it all the way back for the easy layup. At that point, it's just an 8-point game, but then it gets a little bit crazy. Brittany Griner, yeah, nice play there to make it a 17-point lead. Then Griner again, down low. Liberty trailed by 19. No WNBA team this season has overcome a 19-point deficit. So, you know what? It does sound like a setup, and Liberty are like, challenge accepted. We're going to make this our dream. Ionescu there with the floater, cuts it to 8. Then Stewie, she goes to work. Off the glass, Liberty make it a 3-point game. Liberty down 2. Leonie Phoebe gets it on the wing. Liberty take the lead, and then Liberty erased the 19-point deficit. They come all the way back to lead by 2 after 3. Then it's Stewie to Phoebe again. She had 21 points. She was really good for them in the
That's
second
tough.
half. Stewie, a
tough.
double-double, 18 and 10 as the Liberty come all the way back from down 19 to win 79-72.